Hi, my name is Narisara, and let's do an episode of Stretch and Relax. So, come back onto your mat, and let's take a seat. And just take a moment here to breathe. Let your eyes close. And let all the stress and the tension just drop away. Take a long breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Long breath in and exhale. Feel the stress leave your eyes, let the shoulders relax. And keep that sense of relaxation as you open the eyes. Just reach the arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms, breathe in, take a side bend over to the right. Inhale up, exhale, side bend the other way. Inhale up, take a twist over to the right. Stay here for a breath in and out. Take an inhale, both arms up, and let's twist the other way. Stay here for a breath in and out. Take an inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Open the elbows wide. Exhale. Inhale, open, stretch the heart. Exhale. Inhale, open, reach the arms up, and you can cross or interlace behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale and release. Let's make our way onto the hands and knees. And then let's go ahead and just move the hips to the right, and then over to the left. Just some side-to-side motions here, just to work out a few things. And let this turn into hip circles, moving the hips forward, over to the right, back to child's pose, to the left. I'm doing that a few times. And then switching directions. As we come back to center, let's go ahead and stay onto the knees. Walk your arms forward. If you want to put something underneath your head, you can, but stay on your knees and stretch your arms even more forward as you lengthen your spine. And let your body take this melting heart pose, this is Uttanasana, and stay here for 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. And inhale, exhale 3. As you make your way onto your hands and knees, go ahead and just stretch the right leg back, and then move the knee down, stretch the left leg back, down. And let's come to lie onto the back for a moment. So as you lie onto the back, go ahead and hug the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. And then bring your arms up and away, stretch the legs up toward the ceiling, point the feet, flex the feet, roll the ankles around. Shake the legs out. And go ahead and bend the right knee into the chest, extend your left leg long. Take a little twist over towards the left side, bringing your right arm onto the side. And just stay here for a moment as you let your spine rotate and breathe here. 1 more long breath in and exhale out. As you inhale back to center, keep your right knee into your chest and flex your left foot, the one that's onto the floor. And then inhale, lift the left leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. And then stretch your right leg up toward the ceiling. You can hold anywhere onto the thigh, the leg. You can use a strap if you'd like around the foot. And just take a moment to let the hamstrings have a bit of opening. Breathe in here and exhale. And 1 more breath here and exhale. And then just go ahead and hold the right leg in the hand, move it a bit out to the side, and if you want us to support the leg with your hand, you can. See if you can point your foot, flex your foot, roll the ankle around. And on your inhale, bring the leg back up. Bend your left knee. Bring the left foot onto the floor, and then bend your right knee. Bring the right ankle over the left thigh. In this number 4 position, you can just use the right hand to guide the thigh out. You can pick up that left foot, holding onto the back of the thigh or the top of the left shin. Letting your tailbone release back as you target the right glutes. Stay here for a breath. And then release a bit. Keep the shape of the legs as number 4 position. You're going to bring your right foot over towards the left side. This is a twist. So you're going to keep that right knee up toward the ceiling. I'm going to guide it with my left hand, right foot onto the floor, and see if that might open some things out this way. I'm going to take an inhale back to center and straighten your legs long. Shake anything out if you like. I'm going to go ahead, hug the left knee into your chest. Just take a moment with that left side releasing. Yes. And then find your right leg onto the floor, flex the foot. Exhale, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Breathe here, exhale. Take the left knee across the body over into a twist. Bring the left arm out to the side. Breathe here. And exhale. And breathe in. And exhale. Take an inhale back to center. Okay. And then from here, stretch your left leg up toward the ceiling. You can point the foot, flex the foot, work the hamstring here. If you want to hold onto the leg somewhere, just the clothing, or you can use a strap. Better. Let's take another couple breaths here, just helping the left hamstrings open. Take your left leg and bring it out to the left side. I'm just going to take my left hand and just let the leg be held and hold anywhere on the leg, hoping the inner adductor muscles of that left side. Breathing here. And then take an inhale, lifting up. And then bend your right knee. Place the root onto the floor. Bend your left knee and bring the left ankle over the right thigh. You can just take the left hand to guide the thigh out. Or pick up the foot, hold on to the back of the thigh, top of the shin, and breathe here. Breathing in and exhale. And one more breath here. And release your hands. Take that left foot toward the floor, but take the right hand to push the knee upward toward the ceiling. And let this be another type of twist. And exhale. And one more breath here. And then take an inhale back up and straighten the leg out. And just let yourself rest for a moment, shaking your leg. Hug your knees into your chest, take a little rock or roll. And then you can make your way up to sit. Turn around and let's take a downward facing dog. Okay, downward facing dog. And just take a moment, just pedal through your feet a bit. And let's take child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees come wide, arms come forward, the head might touch the floor, prop, let your head release it. And make your way upright. Come into downward facing dog for just a moment. This is to stretch the body and walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. And just fold the upper legs. Let your head release. I'm going to separate my feet. Hold on to opposite elbows. And let your head and whole body sway side to side. Stay here. Maybe you let your whole head or body sway front and back. And can stay here. We'll switch the arms. You can either interlace them behind your back or interlace the fingers. You might roll your shoulders or bring them upward. And release your hands down and roll up to stand. Become nice and tall. Okay, and let's do a little bit of standing postures just to wake up a little more. So go ahead and widen the feet left and right. Take a moment and turn the heels in, toes out. Bring your arms down by your side. You can inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees. Make sure the knees are over the toes, that you're lifted in the core. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. And one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Now stay with bent knees. Breathe in. Bring your right elbow towards your right thigh and stretch side bending over. Come back to center. Bring the left elbow to the left thigh. Side bend over. Come back to center. Straighten the legs. Parallel the feet. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold and forward. Now, you might want your hands to touch the blocks. You might touch the floor. You might dangle. And let's stay here for a moment so you have a little time to just adjust. And you might nod your head a little yes or no. Breathing. Okay. Come up a little bit. Inhale, exhale, bend your right knee. Walk your hands a little over towards the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend your left knee. And inhale, center. Exhale, bend right. And inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left. As you come back to center, bring your hands to your hips and come all the way back up. And then let your heels come in, toes out, arms long by your side. Stretch up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Get taller in your spine as you bend the knees out. Inhale up. And exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Right forearm onto the right thigh. Top arm up and over. Now take that top arm, make some arm circles. Bring it back, around, forward and up. And then reverse the circle. Forward, down, back, and up. Go ahead, come back to center. And come over to the other side. Top arm circles. Bring it back and around. And then forward and around. Come back to center, straighten the legs, reach the arms up. Now parallel your feet, make sure your feet are very parallel, either on the inner or outer edges. Bring your hands to your hips, and you can cross, you can interlace the fingers as you inhale to lift up, and exhale, fold forward. Second time to revisit this pose, and let your eyes relax, your head release down. I know some of you might need to bend your knees. If you want to release your hands down, you can. Take a full breath in and open the mouth. Exhale. And go ahead and bring your hands to your hips and make your way all the way up to stand. And then heel toe your feet a little bit closer together. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and just come over to the front of your mat and just reach the arms all the way up. And then we'll just fold over the legs. You can inhale, step your left foot back into a nice lunge. And then we're just going to walk back and forth between the lunge and straighten the front leg. So you're going to walk your hands back and start to straighten the front leg. And then re-bend the front knee to a lunge. You walk the hands back. If you want to use yoga blocks underneath your hands, you could. Then we bend the front knee into a lunge. Take a moment to walk the hands back. Straighten the front leg. We bend the front knee. Leave your left hand down. Reach your right arm up into a twist. Bring the hand down. Let's come back into downward facing dog. Take an inhale forward to plank and lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Come into a little Cobra Pose here, a little Sphinx pose. So bring the forearms forward, lift up in the chest, and just roll your head over to the right, roll your head over to the left, and one more time over to the right, and over to the left. Inhale, exhale, release down. Let your arms, your hands make a pillow for your head as you release all the way. And make your way upright, hands underneath, up into plank, and back to downward facing dog. And then just walk your feet forward to the front of the mat, or you'll just fold over the legs one more time. Reach the arms out and all the way up to stand. Lift up tall. Exhale, dive back down. Take an inhale, step your right foot back into a beautiful lunge. Slice it down here. Walk the hands back, straighten the front leg. Rebend the front knee to a lunge. Walk the hands back, straighten the front leg. Rebend the front knee into a lunge. And walk the hands back, straight. Rebend the front knee. Leave your right hand down, left arm up into a twist. Here, exhale, hand downward facing dog. And then inhale forward to plank. And then slowly either lower the knees or not as you lower yourself all the way down to the floor. And then either to Sphinx pose one more time if this feels good for your spine. If you wanted to come up a little bit higher, I'm going to widen my hands a little bit. Make sure all 10 toenails are releasing down. If you want to roll your head over to the right, roll your head over to the left, and roll your head over to the right, and over to the left. Inhale back to center. Get longer as you release down to the floor and let your hold back release. Let all the stress just melt away. Long breath in and exhale all the way out. Here, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Make your way into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees come wide, arms come forward, head comes downward. Make your way onto your hands and knees. And then slip your right knee forward, left knee behind, widen your feet left and right. If you can, sit your hips back. You might have to put something underneath your hips, like a blanket, blocks. This is a cross-legged seat. That the sides of the feet are onto the floor. Yes, the thighs are touching, the knees are stacked. This is a lot going on for the top leg. If that's not going to work, you can extend your bottom leg and just do the one-legged variation. Right. So, take a moment here, and then I'm going to take my left arm up, bend the elbow, bring the elbow front and then up toward the ceiling. Take the right hand and bring it upward, and maybe you stay here. You can also use like a strap behind you if you want to bring the arm out, internally rotate, sit behind the back, or hold on to your shirt. That's where your hands. And then keep that elbow lifted as you fold and stay here for a few breaths. It's a good stretch for the upper thighs. This Anukasana, the cow face pose. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Take an inhale to lift up. Free your arms. Let's breathe here. Take a twist over towards the right. And stay here and breathe. Try to lift the chest, don't look down, lift the chin, and soften your eyes, soften the jaw, soften the mind. Take an inhale back to center, and then twist the other way. And as you come back to center, take a square pose, fire log pose. So flex your feet, open your knees a bit, and you can just have your shins crossed, your ankles crossed. You might have the shins stacking when you look down. Bring the knees closer together. The knees aren't so wide. It's a different part of me. If this is troublesome for your low back, bring your hands back around behind you, and that'll give you a little sense of lift. Soften your face, let your eyes relax, and maybe you stay here, or you can tip forward, and then let your head release down. And stay here for a few breaths. And then on your inhale to lift up, and go ahead and straighten your legs out and shake them out a bit. And then swing your legs back around. Let's do the other side. So bring your left knee forward, right knee behind, widen your feet left and right, and sit your hips back between. And again, if this isn't going to work, see if you can put a blanket or something underneath both sitting bones. Some of you might want to do the one-legged variation, so the thighs are touching, the knees are stacked, or the two-legged variation. Super loud for this side of the body. Get your spine nice and tall, and take an inhale and reach the right arm up, then the elbow forward and then up. And left hand to the right elbow. Just take a moment here. Or you can bring the arm out to the side, internally rotate, slip behind, or sit up here. And if you'd like to, you can fold forward a little. Exhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale to lift up. Good. Free your hands. Shake the legs out if you need to. Widen your knees a bit, and you can, again, just cross the shins, you can cross the ankles, or you can work from ankle to knee. And just take a moment like this. And if you need a little support for your back, bring it back around, opening through the back of the body. Breathe in, and you start to fold forward. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. And inhale, exhale. We'll take an inhale to lift up. Go ahead and straighten both legs forward, roll left and right. And take a moment to have a lift in the core, flex your feet, arms long by your side. Inhale, your arms reach up, your shoulders release. And exhale, fold. You hold anywhere on the legs and let your eyes relax. Exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. And inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Let's come to lie back onto the floor. And let's take a moment of relaxation here. And if you wanted to use like a blanket underneath your head, which I like, or something over you if you go to the cold. And part of the recovery, part of the healing is letting go, giving your body a few minutes to really rest. So let yourself be warm and comfortable. For just a couple of minutes, we're going to let all the work stop. You need to squeeze the hands and release the hands, or flex your feet and relax the feet. Just inviting some squeeze and release. Let the mouth, the jaw, the tongue relax. Let the throat be soft. And then let your feet, your legs completely relax. Let your abdominals and hips release. Let your hands, your arms and shoulders relax. Let the chest, the ribs, the lungs breathe. Invite your throat to relax. All the muscles of your face soft. All the stress leaves the head. Your eyes resting. And for the next couple of minutes, we're just going to rest, and then I'll bring you out of it. Give yourself time to do absolutely nothing at all. Commit to being very still and completely at ease. And then begin to deepen your breathing. You can stay here as long as you would like. Or you might move your hands and feet. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and roll over onto your side. Press your way to sit. And then just take a moment here to sit for a second. Just connecting to the quiet and calm within, and letting this be with you, letting this stay with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you very much. My name is Narisara. See you soon.